Hello and welcome everyone to another Tunisian crochet tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet the Tunisian waffle stitch or the Tunisian waffle pattern. This stitch is a combination of two stitches, Tunisian simple stitch and Tunisian slanted stitch, and this pattern is a 2-row repeat. So what you need to do first, you need to chain an even number of stitches. So this pattern is worked over even number of stitches. As you can see, I prepared the chains and the first foundation row. If you're not sure how to do this, you can pause this video and watch my tutorial on how to start your Tunisian crochet project. So once you've got the basic chain and you've got the first row, the foundation row, consisting of Tunisian simple stitches, then you can continue watching this and crochet along. So what we need to do first, so this pattern we will start with, first is Tunisian simple stitch. So the first stitch here, which correspond with the loop that is already on the hook, that's our first Tunisian simple stitch. So we need to continue with Tunisian slanted stitch, and this stitch is a little bit tricky because normally we work the Tunisian stitches from right to left under the bars at the front or the back, the vertical or the horizontal bar. However, this stitch is worked from left to right, so you'll need to do a little bit of acrobatics with your hook. So what you need to do, you need to go from left to right. It gets a little bit tricky here. Under there, and pull up a loop. And that's it. So that's your Tunisian slanted stitch. Then the next one is Tunisian simple stitch. And again, one Tunisian slanted stitch. Like so. And then we continue with Tunisian simple stitch, Tunisian slanted stitch, Tunisian simple stitch, and Tunisian slanted stitch. And then again we worked one Tunisian simple stitch, and now we got right to the end of our row, and we do the end stitch as we normally do. So we need to work under both bars of the last stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then we are going to continue with our standard return pass. And there would be, we need to first chain one, and then we need to yarn over, pull through two to the end, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, like so, right to the end of your row. Okay, so this was the first row of our repeat, and now in the second row we are going to be doing the opposite to what we did in the first row. So where we had Tunisian slanted stitch, we would do Tunisian simple stitch. So in the previous row, the first stitch we did was Tunisian slanted. So in the row number 2, the first stitch is going to be Tunisian simple. And then there was Tunisian simple stitch, and this would be, in this row, it would correspond with Tunisian slanted stitch. So again, need to work from left to right, yarn over and pull up a loop, then Tunisian simple, and then Tunisian slanted stitch, like so, Tunisian simple stitch, and Tunisian slanted stitch. We're continuing with Tunisian simple stitch, and then Tunisian slanted stitch. And now we go to the end of our row, so we will end with the end stitch, working under both bars of the very last stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. And then we are going to do our standard return pass. So there would be chain one, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook all the way to the end. So we need to always yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, over, pull through 2, right to the end. Okay, so this is our second row, and this would be the second row of our repeat, and that's the last row of our repeat. Now if you want to continue, you would go back again to the first row. So in the first row we started with Tunisian slanted stitch, so like so, and then Tunisian simple stitch, and again Tunisian slanted stitch, Tunisian simple, Tunisian slanted, Tunisian simple stitch, Tunisian slanted stitch, Tunisian simple, and then the end stitch. Okay, as you can see, you can already see the pattern appearing, and it looks very, very pretty. It's got a very beautiful, just ever so gentle texture, and as you can see, it doesn't have a much curling. The stitch doesn't curl very much, which could be a problem with Tunisian crochet. So I'm just going to finish the return pass for you. So that's chain 1, and then yarn over, pull through 2, over, pull through 2, over, pull through 2, right to the end, like so. Okay, and that's it. That's how you do the Tunisian waffle pattern on the Tunisian waffle stitch. What I would advise you to do with this stitch, normally when I do Tunisian crochet, I like to do probably 1 size up on a hook size, what is recommended for the yarn, or 1.5. I don't like to have I like to have my fabric nicely dense. However, with this stitch, because you need to be working the stitch in the opposite direction rather than from right to left, you need to work from left to right. So I advise that you up your hook size maybe by half size, so that your loops that you need to work into are nice and loose, so you don't have to struggle with your hook to actually get in there to do your stitches. So as you can see, for this yarn, the recommended hook size is 5.5. I used 7, and it was nice and easy for me to work the loops from the opposite direction. So again, this is your Tunisian waffle pattern. It is worked over 2 rows and even number of stitches. Thank you very much for watching. As before and as always, please, if you like this tutorial, you can like it, comment, share, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I think this is the last tutorial for this year, so thank you very much for all your support in 2019. I'm really grateful for every single comment, every single like, and wishing you a great year ahead, hopefully filled with creative crochet work, and I'll be posting more tutorial in the next year. Thank you very much. See you next time.